Hey.
Everybody will agree that there is a way Francophone songs make you feel.
What?
The way they twist their beats, the way they, oh my God.
The way they twist their waist.
And they bend their legs.
And then when they now do that, and guess who's gonna do
It's like every song has that same because even if you don't know the song,
No, it's was.
And it is even about the guys for me because, you know, we are used to like ladies, you know, twisting their waist, winding their waist. But you see, guys, oh my God, you have to learn from those people.
Wow.
Okay, everyone loves a good time, but not everyone can have it because first off, the hustle and bustle of life keeps you distracted, and then you have to admit, to have a really good time is expensive nowadays.
My sister.
very expensive. Well, don't sweat. We've heard your cries and created a package for you that will last a long-lasting feeling. Yes, it will leave a long-lasting feeling of a fabulous time. So, from the comfort of your home or wherever you are, you have the access to having a swell time and some major unforgettable moments, my people.
True that. It's all about what gets you entertained right here. And today we're going to take a look into some compelling movies and series to take you on a world full of pure imagination. You know the tradition already, so let's do it. Hey, hey, hey. I cannot shadow my waist like that because, you know, Panayam will not allow you to do
You can't.
I cannot.
Some people have it worse. You can't. Zala, you can't. If some people come out, you better be thanking God for your life.
All right. Hey. It's your girl Dala, aka the goddess of skill. So maybe call me the goddess or la 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 la.
Okay. Oh wow, I didn't get the memo on time.
Yeah, so let's switch it for the day.
Okay. So y'all know my name. My name is Catherine, but y'all know me as Lady Cat, her real hotness. Queen Cat, her real hotness. Kit Kat, the person, not the chocolate too. Kitty Kata, Kate of Kate Cruise. I'm taking you on a cruise, guys.
All right, guys, let's fall in line. It is time.
So let's get the microphone ready.
No, we don't do them. It's okay. So wrong with today. It's okay. All right, now we're feeling so pumped. That's why we've got lined up for you today. The story is making waves in the entertainment world, and of course, celebrity birthday shout-outs. Want to know what happened in the entertainment history today? Oh, well, you can cut that on Rewind also.
We will then be finding out who we've got on Where Are They Now, while Dala will be bringing us today's dose of social media craziness only on Social View.
Yes, and still to come after the first half is the Chew It Up segment. Then we will be having the news recap, while on today's Daily Top 5, we will be talking about 5 female best friends in Hollywood.
Wow. Tuesdays can only mean one thing, as we will be telling you all about the movies and TV shows we recently watched or currently watching, and wrap it all up with
Movies at the Movies!
The show is open! Of course, we are always better together, and that is some World Cup feeling right there. You know, I love to see that, especially with the fact that Davido is in that particular one.
So I really love how Davido sounded, and it's just the way he's versatile for me. Yes, he has his own style that he's doing. I like that he's now coming out and showing us different sides. We're seeing him in this. He's giving us the strong, like
I've always loved Davido, and I've always believed in Davido. So I try to like roast anybody who was not in support before, and now they want to be coming to our side of the line. Stay there. We don't want to mix it. But guess what? You know what? We are better together.
Exactly. When you see talent, you have to appreciate. And Davido has talent.
Yes, he does.
He works hard.
Yes, he does.
All right, guys. It is now time for entertainment news. Let's do this already. Moses Armstrong arrested over alleged rape. Nollywood actor Moses Armstrong has been arrested for allegedly raping a minor. Confirming the arrest, which occurred on June the 9th at the police command in Akwa Ibom through its PRO, SP Odiko Magdon, issued a statement saying the popular Nollywood actor and singer Moses Armstrong has been arrested by men of the police command for allegedly defying a 16-year-old girl in the state. We arrested the suspect based on an initial complaint of rape. We have done our preliminary findings and the Director of Public Prosecution, DPP, has taken over the case. He further explained that the suspect was no longer with the command but taken to court on by the DPP and remanded accordingly. Due to the situation of things, Actors Guild of Nigeria, AGN, has announced the indefinite suspension of Moses Armstrong. According to an official statement signed by the Guild's national president, Emeka Rollas, the decision to suspend the actor became imperative amid ongoing police investigation into the serious allegations of sexual assault. In the suspension letter, Moses Armstrong's suspension was based on facts emanating from the preliminary investigations conducted by the Guild on the allegation. It states Actors Guild of Nigeria has been in forefront of advocacy against violation of women, such as rape, molestation, and all forms of abuse. Therefore, the allegation against Moses Armstrong is capable of tarnishing the good image of and reputation of our noble guild if urgent action is not taken in accordance with the constitutional provisions of the guild. The national president of the body also stated that it is a sad development, but nobody is above the law, especially on rape and abuse of women. He concluded stating that while on suspension, the actor is not expected to participate in any film production or guild activities.
Oh, well, I think this is one of those things that's only supposed to just be like, yes, they should find him guilty if he's guilty and he should serve punishment. And I think that's really the way it's supposed to be. A lot of times you hear cases like this and then the person that ends up getting away with it. And I like that this is being investigated. I like that the guild has said we're putting him on suspension till we know exactly what it is that's going on. And yeah, I see. So this whole rape issue thing for me is just absolutely maddening. And I like that people are starting to come out to now talk about it, because once upon a time it would happen and then people will keep quiet, and then by the time that they want to say something, it's probably maybe like 20 years later that they now come out to say, and then there's no evidence to get away with it. So I like that this is coming out. If he's found guilty, he should be treated accordingly.
Yeah, he should be prosecuted.
This is just very sad because there are certain people that you see, people just make them their role models, or they are supposed to be, setting some kind of standard for people. This is a Nollywood actor. This is somebody that a lot of people look up to. So if this is found true.
It's just crazy. It's just crazy because these days there are so many allegations against people who are supposed to be role models, both here and all over the world. Recently, it was some director that someone said sexually assaulted her, and the cases are just getting rampant. I just hope this is properly investigated, like you said, and he's prosecuted as he should be.
Yeah.
If found guilty.
All right, still on the entertainment news, Sandra Bullock is quitting acting. American actress and producer Sandra Bullock has announced that she is taking a much-needed hiatus from Hollywood. She made this known during a recent interview with Hollywood Reporter, where she revealed that she was going to take a break from acting and producing. She said, and I quote, "I don't want to be beholden to anyone's schedule other than my own. I'm so burnt out, I'm so tired, and I'm so not capable of making healthy, smart decisions, and I know it," end of quote. When asked how long the break will last, she replied, and I quote, "I really don't know. Work has always been steady for me, and I've been so lucky. I saw it possibly was becoming my crutch. It was like opening up a fridge all the time and looking for something that was never in the fridge. I said to myself, stop looking for it here because it doesn't exist here. You already have it, establish it, find it, and be okay not having work to validate you," end of quote. Sandra Bullock, who served as producer and lead actress on the box office success film Lost City, also talked about the kind of creative freedom she got from Paramount Pictures. She said, and I quote again, I love working with artists, and that's why Liza and I were very well matched. If I'm going out with a bang, I want to go out with the right person. End of quotes.
Everyone always says they would retire sometime or the other. She's been saying this since the beginning of the year, and it seems she is very serious about it. But she's retiring from acting. She's also doing other things behind the camera. So not seeing her in front of the camera, she could also be retiring to focus on working behind the camera. But I wish her the best because she's a very talented actress, and I will miss her on the screens.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I recently started watching a movie that she's in. It's a 2021 movie on Netflix, Unforgivable. I'm not done. Yes, I'm not done. But I mean, she's such a fantastic actress. She's been in the game for such a long time. And if she says she's quitting now, I mean, she's putting the work. We'll give her her flowers and all of that. Because she said she's quitting acting doesn't mean she's quitting producing.
Yes.
And like you said, all the things that she's doing behind the camera. So, I mean, I just wish her the best. It's always nice to know when you're about to burn out. It's that thing where they say retire at your high. Because, I mean, so far, we've not heard any Sandra Bullock scandal. She's just been working, putting in, like, putting out great movies and all of that. So I think this is a good time for her to say, you know what, I'm done with this. It no longer serves her. She no longer feels fulfilled doing it. So, I mean, let's not beat a dead horse, but not... You know what I mean.
We can only respect our choice and also support her. Yes. Good luck to her. All right, Mariah Carey among honorees inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame for their legendary contributions to the world of music. The honorees for the 2020 Songwriters Hall of Fame has been released, and this is coming 2 years after due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Some of those who made the list include Mariah Carey, the Neptunes, the Isley Brothers, who are among those being honored for their well-respected pen game. During our induction speech, Mariah Carey had to remind people about our resume. The five-time Grammy winner said, "I constantly have to remind people I am a writer, songwriter. It's become a joke to the point where, because they are all onto the diva thing, it's like, oh my gosh, she's a diva, wow, a diva, whatever." Just so you know, Mariah Carey is now one of the 33 women to be inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame out of 439 inductees. An honor she admitted didn't exist. She didn't know existed growing up. Before understanding a songwriter's role in the industry, the singer says that she always just assumed that the person that you're listening to on the radio was the one who wrote the song, thereby referring to songwriters as the unsung heroes of music. Other legendary honorees of this year's Songwriters Hall of Fame include Annie Lennox and Dave Stewart of Eurythmics, William Mickey Stevenson, Rick Knowles, who wrote songs for artists such as Lana Del Rey, Dua Lipa, and John Legend, amongst others.
Congratulations, that's all I can say. Congratulations, and her speech is very valid. Many people believe that artists are the ones that write their songs, and many people believe most artists are not creative enough to write their songs. They get songwriters. So whichever one you believe, either the owner of the song is the one that wrote the song or they got someone else. We also need to learn to give flowers to songwriters, because if they didn't write that song, it wouldn't be a song for the person to sing to become a hit. So getting a hit song, it's a combination of the people behind the scenes, that's the songwriters, the music producers, and the artists who sang the song. And this is something that we should understand, that we need to give credit to whom credit is due to. So congratulations to all the 2022 inductees of the Songwriter Hall of Fame.
Well said, yes. And as you said, they are unsung heroes. And that is very, very true in the sense that, well, in this climate, Nigeria, you even see that the other time we had the artist from Ghana, and he was talking about, Kwame Eugene, and he was talking about how he wrote a song for a Nigerian, and how in Africa here, it is something that you want to keep under the wraps, because they look down on people when you write songs for them. They think that they're not enough. But I'm like, so there are people who do different things so that your work can be easy for you. Even the artist as a singer can even write, might be able to write sometimes. But the thing is that designate duties, give it to the people who do this for like a living, and then, because it is not something new. When you know, when I was doing radio, I would you know, talk about how this particular song was written by another person, or maybe it was originally even written for someone, and that person did not do it. And by saying that, you're educating people and you're letting them know, and you know, people should just be acknowledged. And that is the whole essence of it.
And for this to be an award that is being given out, it just goes to show that there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. At the end of the day, you're going to sing, somebody's going to shoot the video, somebody is going to I know that the MVCAs, there was a category for the, I think it was the producers. Yeah, which is something that we normally don't even really pay attention to. And for scriptwriters as well. That's something because people just focus, the people in the thing, the people in the thing. So there are people that you need behind you that will make you look good. Congratulations to all of them. And greatness can be delayed but not denied, because this should have been 2020, but 2022 you will still collect.
And well done to everybody behind the camera here, because as you are watching us right now, we have cameramen, we have directors upstairs, we have producers, we have editors, we have the interns who are prompting the teleprompter. Well done. Show managers, well done. The lighting department, well done.
All right, guys, that is all we can take on the entertainment news. It is now time for celebrity birthday shoutouts. In alphabetical order, today's celebrants are the following people. Chris Pratt is 43 today. The American actor and comedian is known for starring in both television and action films such as Movie 43, Zero Dark 30, Delivery Man, Jurassic World franchise, as well as establishing himself as a Hollywood leading man in 2014, with lead roles in 2 critically and commercially successful films, the Lego Movie and Marvel Studios' Guardians of the Galaxy as Star-Lord, and also appearing in Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame, amongst others.
So for me, it was the Jurassic World.
Was Jurassic for you?
Yeah, that was the first time I noticed him. And then when I started seeing him everywhere, I'm like, okay, he good.
I mean, I did see him in Jurassic World, right? But then it was Star-Lord for me. So you know how I love like Deadpool, like that character of you're just a very annoying individual. So I just loved him in Avengers for that.
Oh, okay. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right. Also celebrating today, we have Juliette Lewis, who is 49. She is an American actress and singer known for her portrayal of offbeat characters, often in films with dark themes. Films to her credits include Cape Fear, Old School, Starsky and Hutch, Whip It, Conviction, The Switch, Ma, amongst others. So I saw her in Ma. Have you guys seen it? Ma is the story of a woman that she was like a friendly neighborhood, you know, chilling with children and all that, but she was cutting knife for one of the boys. Then she went to drug. The thing is a madness. And she killed her role in that movie. Like, you guys should see it. It's very disturbing.
Happy birthday.
Very disturbing. All right, also celebrating today, we have Juicy Smollett, who is 40. He is an American actor and singer who began his career as a child actor in 1991, acting in films such as The Mighty Ducks and Rob Reiner's North. In 2015, he portrayed musician Jamal Lyon in the Fox drama series Empire.
And happy birthday to Joseph Smollett, because he's been through a lot that he caused by himself. It's okay, we're not going to dwell on that today because it's 40, it's a milestone, and we're going to celebrate him. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
We really wish him the very, very best moving forward.
Yes, definitely. All right, we also have Lana Del Rey, who is 37 today. The American singer-songwriter is popular for the smash hit song Summertime Sadness, a top 10 single in the Billboard Hot 100, as well as singles such as Blue Jeans and Born to Die, which charted in several countries outside America.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Lana Del Rey. My favorite song is Will You Still Love Me When I'm No Longer Young and Beautiful? Yeah.
That's very important, actually.
Yes.
Please, no. Then there's this part where she now said, Dear Lord, when I get to heaven, please let me bring my man. I'm like, then they hustle for you reach heaven.
Okay, somebody that has gone to Whitney Houston that was saying that on Judgment Day, they ask her, she will, all right, we'll just leave that. All right, now, happy birthday to everybody celebrating today. We love you, and we are sending you all the kisses, all the peace and love in the entire world. We wish you the very best. Happy birthday. Let's go straight to the time machine on Rewind, where we get a quick history lesson on what happened in the world of entertainment on this very day.
Watch this.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1966, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, directed by Mike Nicholas and based on the 1962 film of the same name, starring Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton, is released. And in 1982, Paul McCartney releases Take It Away. Finally, on this day in 1998, Don't Be Cruel, a second studio album by Bobby Brown, is released. And that's it on Rewind.
Watch this.
Ooh, see me right there with naked wife.
Naked.
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 So I learned that people were talking about the sexy side of Simi.
Why they look me? I don't like the way you're looking at me, man.
But why
I learned.
Caution you.
Yeah, so it's just this thing where I don't know where to place me yet with style. Like today, she's giving you African woman, and then she has the whole African vibe, and then another
When
day
she's singing African vibe, when she
But
so
it has
that's
to
something
go
like
with
you
the
can't really
song.
put her in a place. So I don't know if she's going to keep the sexy naked wire vibe.
Dala.
Sorry.
Wow.
What's it time for?
It's time for Where Are They Now, actually. So let's just find out who's missing in action, okay, guys?
It's Where Are They Now? Opayemi Ayola. Opayemi Ayola is a Nigerian actress and film producer who joined Nollywood 24 years ago and got her first break in the movie industry after starring in the Yoruba film Ashoyi, but rose to fame after acting in the Yoruba popular movie Igi Adubi. As an actress and producer, Opayemi has produced and acted in several Nollywood movies like Teni Teni, Timileyin Oluwa, Apadi, amongst others. Miss Ayola, who's best known for playing roles depicting gentleness and innocence, got married in 2007, then left the movie industry at the peak of her career for about 10 years to focus on building a family and settling down in the United Kingdom. She later returned to the industry in 2017, but things were not the same, as she did not get as much screen time, which led many to believe she quit acting again. It is, however, said that Opayemi Ayola had an unknown illness, which also set her back. The actress has been in some minor productions recently, though. And now you know where they are now.
Just like Pearl.
Beyonce, St. John, Wizkid, Blue Ivy, and I was just saying how Blue Ivy just won Grammy that
People have been working their whole
dropping
life
album
for.
writing their whole life, singing.
Just for standing like a schoolgirl, just saying, brown skin girl.
When God wants to bless you,
My sister.
He will find you wherever you are.
Wherever.
He will search you one place. Sorry.
Can I hear hallelujah?
There's no around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Evangelist.
Honeyball look like she's about to stop me, so please, let me just move on to Socialville, where we're about to dive into
Because
social
what is
media
this
space.
mess?
Humor, that is all we have for you.
At least you are in the open, I can dodge.
He will locate you, sorry. Okay. Girls have been attacked. My gender has suffered. They said, girl, wait, talk, say, I regret meeting you. Don't post her papa, and my polo the man still wear. Me, I've said it on this show. I have never collected polo.
At all? Never.
Thank you.
Honey pot?
When you have done stuff that you cannot talk. I don't ever want to be in that situation.
Man.
Because my mouth is sharp and long, like, I want to be able to talk at every...
Like Asi.
All right.
How you know?
Was
Like
it not,
Asi?
was it not on this social view too that we took the one of the person that stole his teacher's cap?
And they
And they invited the parents and father was
I don't want to find myself in that situation. I like when I'm able to talk.
to fight.
Man, with my full chest.
Okay. All right. Some wisdom here for those of you that don't know. Teacher said, name 6 animals that live inside water. Student said, frog. Teacher said, name the other 5. Student said, the frog's father,
Oh my
mother,
gosh.
brother, sisters, and cousin.
Very good.
Who has answered the exam question? Something related to like this. It's always me.
Eh?
When you have brain
Are you
blocking with this.
serious?
My sister, you will now. Do you know that it was so bad that I'll write with bad handwriting. So it's like the teacher cannot see
Yes, the teacher
what
that
is
didn't
there.
see
But
the
when
answer.
I started well. But when I can't hook, handwriting will can't change. Make it be say maybe maybe your glass is no set. So this me,
Wow.
and this time they flogged me too. When I did,
Wow.
when I did it.
Because what? Of all the animals that you can even mention, frog is when the one that you went to choose. Frog that is not like inside water, like water,
you cannot put
water.
toad. What is related to frog?
That's
Toad.
okay. Maybe you will
yeah,
say
toad.
in a swampy area or
My
what?
sister.
Because
Okay,
I think when you put inside water, when you put fish.
Okay, so the thing is, when you say fish, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, this boy, I'm with you. When you say fish, you have covered all.
No,
fishes.
when you say no.
I will not tell
So
you.
if you
tilapia,
say fish,
croaker,
you
eh,
cannot
that
start
one is
mentioning.
better.
You cannot start
It's
mentioning different
better.
types of fish. Yes.
If you are putting frog, you're hanging yourself.
But the thing is, even when you say fish, there are other things that live inside water. Stingray is not a fish. So you can say fish. You can say
You not say cousin.
jellyfish.
You say cousin or fish.
jellyfish.
Jellyfish. If I don't say fish, just say whale, shark, jellyfish, crab. Name them.
I stand with him.
Name them.
Whoa.
That's
If you
my
say
man.
frog, you say toad, you say
That's
what
my
they call
man.
it? Alligator.
I'm a stick back.
Okra, ukoko.
All right. Okay. So they say for these
Wow.
slippers, I don't. This is not even padlock. Like I can't even. Wow. All right. Just because my younger brother doesn't want me to borrow his slippers again, so now they went to go and seal the thing inside. Yeah.
Wow.
So this was me when I used to do this, I was working at a particular station. So you see that anybody in media house can actually tell you for a fact that they steal pens a lot. So I wrote my name and inscribed something on it so that anywhere you see it, even if you take it, your body go to return my pen to me. People were like, honey, but are we in secondary school? It's not my business. But guess what? I saw one online. So the younger brother didn't want anybody to use the perfume. And I wrote there that anybody who wears this perfume will run mad. Guess what? The stupid brother was now doing the video and was saying that, you know what, I'm going to wear this perfume and let me see whether I'm going to run mad.
And
all of you be watching me. Be watching me. I said, these people are stupid
They
together.
never learn.
I'm sorry. The only time I've done this thing was boarding school when they used to steal bucket water. I will now padlock my bucket to my bunk under in the morning. I bring a key, but now they call it.
When I bring bowl,
Now your time. See them. Can you see them? See them.
No,
see them.
I wasn't. No, that wasn't me.
My own is that.
You even did the hand.
I wasn't in boarding school, but I used to hear chronicles of hostel.
I don't like
Hey,
what
my
I
sister.
hate.
All right.
If I catch you,
I mean, is it when you bring
finished.
Is it when you bring beverage in tin and then you meet empty tin?
You did do it.
I didn't do
because
it.
if you came to my own locker and you open my cornflakes box, what will you find?
My sister.
Small paper that I put it. I just feel it. I use it so that when I open, it looks good to people.
Hey, honey pot.
You are petty.
Wow.
I don't care.
All right.
And a boyfriend used to write me in secondary school. I used to cut the letter so that nobody would see it. So I rearrange it at my own pace and read and return it inside my complaint. And then I sellotape it, gum it,
Honey
and put
pot
it back.
has time. Please, let's just move on.
Because. All right, here I am wearing my Pastor Mrs. cap, and I want to preach, and I prophesy that the spirit of too much money, I command you to attack me.
And me too.
Attack everybody watching this thing.
No. So wait.
Spirit of
Wait.
Wait.
So the way that people use words Is that attack? Because when you say attack, it can become negatively. Please.
I've never been
No.
Okay, Dala, so let's just say spirit of too much money. Bless us.
I want to bless me and come all over me, pour inside me and...
inside you. Now inside you want to come on money. Honey pot. Honey pot don't turn cake. Where you go, they put money out of.
The way you talk that thing now, you get me.
Honey pot, open your mouth. Let's
But emphasis of spirit of too much money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Find us.
Find everybody watching this right now.
That's the word.
Open your wallet and see money you not put there.
Amen. You know my God.
Open your bag and see money that you not put there.
Hustle. No, all right, so this person here is saying, wifey with one big red love, ring, diamond. Say, once my name is saved like this, I'm going to share Puff Puff and Fanta from junction to junction.
Wow.
Yeah, you know some people, it's like achievement.
Yes,
So
but I tell you what, your name can still be saved as wifey.
And there is a wife.
I will not say more than that.
If you don't know,
It will have ears.
All right.
Let him
Hear. Let her hear.
Okay.
Because it's wife.
Honeypot's favorite animal making a debut on social media. And me, doctor, I have a problem of forgetting something within 3 seconds. Doctor, when did the problem start? Me, which problem?
It don't
Doctor,
It don't happen.
So doctor did not know that it was as
it was pertinent.
yes.
But said 3
It
seconds.
was-
But right now, doctor just realized that this is a serious problem.
Serious one.
Like we really have to
You
do
go nice
something
tell
about.
somebody like this your secret. But 3 seconds, everything falls.
But guess what? It is not when you tell your secret that the thing else
They will not forget.
No, you must forget it. You must forget about it.
But people like how they use ATM.
My sister. You go do
Okay, how to become a
Okay,
delegate.
so this one is just very simple. How to become a delegate. That is the book that we are now
This person is
reading, studying.
at the
Because
moment.
it be like that is where
That's the way forward.
you
How to make money.
That is what
So while people are reading this, me, I am reading how to get to Canada from Ojota.
with bike. Should be somebody.
No, it's very easy. Person don't use bike, come from UK now.
Should I beg him to take
Beg
me
him,
so that on its way he can
Honey
just...
pot, he will drop you.
We drop you off.
I hope they will not disturb us at certain
Just get
places.
your kits.
No,
Get your kits and your passport.
No. Yeah, okay.
He will drop you. Free
Yeah,
of
okay.
charge.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is wisdom again on the social view. He said, if your boss catches you sleeping at work, don't open your eyes immediately. Just wait small and shout, Amen. Amen.
Why are you praying at work? You don't know some bosses. You think everybody is like Nigerians who are spiritual.
Today, this work we are doing
Are
today
very
is to be
religious.
fruitful. All the clients we are looking for.
Kenny.
I did this thing, but not amen. So in class, I'm not giving people scope. In class, when I want to sleep, I'll put biro on the ground.
Say on
I'll now put my head like this. I'll now be sleeping.
Say on to
When they now tap, I'll now do... Oh.
So, Dala, hold on. Where did you get all these ideas? That you're using?
it's Dalana. Wow. But the person that all those things cannot work for is that person
I
that
shake
snores.
my head for you.
Person where they snore, they don't hear the... So how is prayer?
You see, why we sleep and
No,
snore?
you start saying that you were speaking...
Wait, why would you actually sleep and snore in class?
Some people snore. No, it's not their fault.
So some people, they don't know.
There are
Small
people,
sleeping, they have to like this. They don't, they snore.
And some people, it could be
snores in
caused
the
by
afternoon?
anything. Maybe when you have kata, you're breathing with your mouth. So none of this can work.
Don't ask that kind of question again. No.
Even this guy is shocked. This guy just like... But yes, okay. They said, when you look around during a math test to see if anyone else is confused with the question, but everybody is writing.
This is new.
This is me
Can
as
never
well.
be me.
It is I. Because
Isn't it
what?
me?
I'm like... How many heads do these people have that they know mathematics like this, and they keep solving, and then I'm just there, I'm looking.
Especially when they collect extra sheets.
Maester.
And they're carrying graph.
I say, I'll see somebody carry graph, carry
Plot graph. Thank you.
It's by the grace of God I
Is that what I
feel
should shock me?
From where to where? Oh, me, I was just...
Oh, when people come out of exam hall and then they discuss, they say, 15, that answer
No, they
was 15.
wait for that kind
And
of
you know that? No.
I know they wait.
Sometimes they're not even talking to them. They are just discussing
passing,
beside
yeah.
you. I'll just go to my room. I'm going to be praying and be looking up to
This-
the Lord and Savior,
That's
the
what they
author
just
and finisher of my faith.
So they call, I come and go and kill myself.
So after exam, see, the best thing to do after exam is leave.
Just...
Because if you stay, you have hypertension.
I swear. All right, guys, time check. The first half of the show is done. But still to come, we have Chew It Up, the entertainment news recap, Daily Top 5. What are you watching? And, of course, movies at the movies. We'll be right back.
How we live it, it's intrinsic.
Welcome back, people, and thanks for staying with us. In case you're just joining us, this is the second half of the show. Yes, that show you know as E-Splash. And these amazing people have been here entertaining you. We have Da-la-la-la-la-la-la. We have Honish Money, who doesn't want to be known by that today, but she wants to be Francophone. And my very self, Lady Cat. So it's now time to chew it off, time for us to let, one of us to let us know what's bothering her. Obviously, it's hers, but it's not me.
Me.
What's you?
Me.
Oh, yeah, me, talk.
Yeah. Yeah, so I feel like we're wasting talent in this country. I just want to go straight to it, right? Yeah, I was in traffic and then I was watching, you know, you're going up that Ikoyi.
Yeah, the bridge.
Yeah, the one that leads to Osborne. And then I saw this field, and then you know how boys are always playing ball there.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I'm just like, we have Ronaldos in this country, we have Messis in this country, and they are literally just wasting away under the bridge. So I think it's absolutely maddening. Track and field, those people that are selling things to you on the road, hold their money first, collect their thing. Now that time you will not say Usain Bolt, they let walk. Like, so it's just mad to me that we have so much talent in the country, but then it's not being utilized. Now, it's even more annoying that the people that are now actually in these, let me not drag anybody. So it's actually more maddening that the people who now come out and say, you know what, this is what I actually want to do for a living, they now get frustrated by the country.
True.
How are we being pulled out from football competitions that we qualify for? Why are we having athletes stuck at the airports when they're traveling because somebody did not sort out their COVID or somebody didn't do something that they were meant to do? Like, it's just embarrassing. I see the way other countries treat their athletes. They literally treat them like Olympians, even when they haven't even been to the Olympics. Like, it's just crazy. I'm watching movies, I'm seeing little children, they're already doing like gymnastics. You're seeing girls of 4, 5, doing triple backflip something and landing perfectly. And then here we are, and then we're just wasting away. So I think it's just very sad. We have the potential to be better. We have the potential to do better. But then it's just like we are the ones that now say, you know what, let's destroy our own future.
I totally agree with you. I actually totally agree with you because I had this same conversation with someone recently. And the person was actually, okay, so the person was telling me about some football academies in Nigeria. And the fact that he knows someone who owns a football team that goes to all these local fields to scout for good players. Then he puts them on his team and then like once or twice a year, he takes them out of the country. When he hears that international teams are scouting, he sponsors them, takes them there, and all of that. So he's more like an agent.
That's the thing. It shouldn't be a one-man thing. It should be a government.
That's where I'm getting. That's what I'm getting at. So there are a few people like that that do things like this, but they are not enough. And then because of all these lapses that you spoke about, there are lots of people that are saying, no, I would never play for my country. I would rather go out.
So Cruz is actually wanted to play basketball for Nigeria.
So what changed?
My sister, what
system?
No, there was nothing. There was nobody to actually go to say, oh, wow, I would like to play. So what did I do? I played basketball for school, secondary school, university. And after that, I'm like, okay, let's go and hustle our daily 2K.
Play it for your phone.
We cannot, so it's just actually very painful.
Yeah, and there are a lot of people, not just even that place that you spoke about. There's also, when you're going inwards, Yanowuru to Bagada, there's a field somewhere there.
Basketball, there are people that
play basketball there too. So there are like a lot of places that talent can be found. And they always say it. They say you find love in hopeless places the same way that you find talent in places that you do not go to every day. So most times when you hear the stories of these successful people, sometimes where they come from, you're like, oh, some people are like, oh, people come from there and they work this hard. Yes, people work hard from anywhere in the world. So talent should be appreciated, and I hope that better systems are put in place to make sure these people get what they deserve.
Yeah, I think I'll just give credit to, before we go, the people, the chess. There's this underbridge chess.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to just look into that a bit more, but congratulations to them, what they've been able to do in that space. Like, you're seeing people, like, you see, like, bus drivers, conductors, like, they literally sit down and they're learning how to play chess. And I think that's big. Let's just hope that we can do something with it, because this country...
I think it's just the Nigerian thing.
Yeah.
And it can be very tiring when you talk about it. All right, getting right to it, it's time for a quick recap of the entertainment news. So we told you Moses Armstrong arrested over alleged rape.
Yes, we also told you that Sandra Bullock is quitting acting.
Mariah Carey among honorees inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. All right, we'll be back with today's Elite 5 after this time out. My type of music, love it.
I swear, not every time. Back goes. Sometimes. Don't play song for traffic, or more you go fight for road time.
No, you'll make sure that your glasses are wound up, and then you're just... It's not traffic that wants to take your blood.
Then when somebody is driving nonsense near you, now I'm like...
Me, I have different attitude that I have.
Crazy.
Oh, my word. All right, guys, if you didn't know, June 8th was National Best Friends Day, and good friends are hard to find, right? Fortunately for some female celebrities, they have found lifelong companions in other A-listers. These Hollywood besties have been by each other's side through the good, the bad, the scandals, and the emotional periods. Last week, we talked about 5 male best friends in Hollywood. Today, we will be talking about 5 female best friends in Hollywood. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me.
All right, first on our list, we have Cameron Diaz and Drew Barrymore. This funny pair's friendship predates their star-turning roles in the Charlie's Angels movie franchise. They actually grew close over coffee, and back then, Drew Barrymore worked as a barista, and one of her frequent customers was Cameron Diaz.
Oh, wow.
The two maintained a low-key friendship until 2002, when Barrymore offered Diaz a role on the Charlie's Angels reboot she was producing, and since then, the two have developed an unbreakable bond, with Barrymore revealing in 2018 that she considers Diaz her sister. In September 2020, Barrymore invited Diaz to be one of the first guests on her talk show, and they spoke about their relationship over the years.
How sweet.
Very,
very nice.
And this is why they say, follow who no road.
Yes, sir.
Make sure that your friends are useful human beings. Because imagine she was there doing kiribo with the person, and on the other side, you could have been saying, oh, wow, you've been serving me coffee. I think you'd be a great actress. Let me get you a job. And now they're both superstars. The sky is big enough for this. Sorry.
It's just seeing the value in people and helping them nurture it. And I think she'll be grateful forever for meeting this person. She'll bless the day they met or their path crossed.
Angels was big.
Oh my gosh, interesting stuff.
Big
you form 7 coffee and then you just notice something in someone and you help them. Oh, that's a lot. All right, now let's move on and talk about Ashley Tisdale and Vanessa Hudgens. Tisdale and Hudgens formed a lasting bond while working together on several projects. The Sweet Life of Zach and Cordy Allen played Sharpay Evans to the Spring Breakers stars Gabriela Montez in 2006 and 2007 and 2008 High School Musical. Their friendship continued long after the camera stopped rolling. Despite their on-screen alter egos rivalry in the trilogy, Hudgens later served as one of Tyndale's bridesmaids when she and musician Christopher French tied the knot in 2014. Ashley Tisdale welcomed our daughter Jupiter in March 2021, and 2 months later, when Vanessa met her, they had an instant connection.
So the connection she has with the mother, she had with the child.
Yeah.
This friendship was one that people thought would not last. especially with the fact that people were like, oh, how can they be enemies on screen and off screen there's something else?
Yeah.
But this has lasted so long that they even have a hashtag. They call themselves Ashnessa. Like Ashley Tisdale, Vanessa Hudson.
Yeah.
And it's been a long time coming.
Yeah. All right, next on our list, we have Nicole Kidman and Naomi Watts. The actress's friendship of over 30 years started while filming the 1991 film Flirting, but the two had known of each other for many years prior. They actually attended the same Sydney High School and were part of the same Australian theatre company. We've gone through a lot together over a significant amount of time. That history binds you. We have a strong respect and love for one another, Naomi said in 2017. Nicole also said, Naomi Watts and I are very, very good friends and have maintained that through so many things. I think that's really rare, particularly for actresses, and I take a lot of pride in that.
Yeah, I love their friendship. They've been through a lot together. Imagine going to the same school and you guys didn't even know you existed. You went to the same school, were in the same theater group, and then suddenly you meet on set and there's an instant connection and it lasts like how many decades?
Oh my God, that's
great.
so interesting. That's so interesting. Okay, now moving on, Jennifer Aniston and Courtney Cox. Iconic friends duo Jennifer Aniston and Courtney Cox are the best of friends in real life too. They met on the set of Friends in the 90s, and after acting alongside each other for a decade, the two developed a special bond that has only strengthened throughout the years. They remain BFFs on and off screen and were each other's maid of honors in 2015 and 2018. Jennifer is also godmother of Cox's daughter, Coco. Jennifer said in 2014 that she and Cox have experienced the highs and lows of life together.
And that's what friendship is. When you're always there through the good times, the bad times, the highs, the lows, the scandals.
The drama.
Interesting stuff happening. I love this because, you know, last week we had a very fun time talking about how people even have their differences and you would never even have thought that they should be friends, and somehow they're just friends, because I think it is finding something in the differences that you have and respecting it, and then, you know, just staying friends with that person.
Yeah, last week we spoke about male best friends, and now we're talking about male best friends in Hollywood.
All right, last on our list of female Hollywood actresses who are very good friends. Some
people would
best
never have
friends,
thought.
actually. Yeah, Jada Pinkett Smith and Queen Latifah. Shocking to even me. For the past 3 decades, Jada Pinkett Smith and Queen Latifah have a super strong friendship, both on and off the screen. They met at a club in Baltimore when Pinkett Smith was a teenager. Latifah was performing, and Jada said she convinced the promoter to let her introduce the rapper. They later appeared together in the 90s crime movie Set It Off and the 2017 blockbuster flick Girls Trip. Jada was also the executive producer behind Queen Latifah's successful daytime TV talk show.
All right, so right now I feel like actually carrying a placard and protesting that they shouldn't be friends. I'm so sorry about that. But then, what? Queen Latifah is too real to me.
Okay, so the thing is, I knew that they were friends, right?
But like,
best friends.
So
I'm like,
so someone can be an acquaintance and you can help them every now and then.
Yeah,
but
that's what I thought that was.
But then to be like really close friends.
Yeah, because like you said, Queen Latifah, she's very real, she's very straighthtforward, she will clear you as it is.
Love me some Queen Latifah.
But the thing is Jada not like that? I think Jada...
Hey, honey,
see your head like Jada, but if you like, go and say that I am bald shaming. It's not my business.
Honey pot on national television.
If you like, carry placard and go and be saying that, oh, honey pot bald shamed me. It's not my business.
But she already says she's Scotch egg with eyelashes.
Yeah, meant to be telling her, keep the last name out your mouth.
But she don't call your name.
She says to your head like,
oh yeah, honey pot.
After you don't have a business.
No, don't say it like that.
Honey pot, keep her name out of your mouth.
Tell me again, I can't hear.
Oh my word, I mean, that is why we bring you Daily Top 5 to let you guys know things that we are very sure you did not know about.
Okay, beautiful people, what are you watching is coming up next after this break.
I think you meant...
Hey, beautiful people, it is time for What Are You Watching? If you are a movie or series lover, this segment is made for you. Today, as usual, we'll be talking about the movies and TV shows we recently watched. You also have the opportunity to share with us what it is you have watched or are currently watching, and you can do so via our phone lines and also our social media platforms. We are at TVC Connect using the popular hashtag
Splash on TVC.
So who gets first? Okay, middle woman.
All right, so I watched AXL. Yeah, it's a sci-fi action movie of some sort. I don't know who's seen this particular one. It's a 2018 movie, and actors in it, you have Becky G, Alex McNichol, Thomas Jane, Dominic Raines, and, you know, I can just keep mentioning their names like that. All right, so now let's talk about the plot of the movie. It's actually about this dude who's called Miles, and he befriends this robotic combat dog. And, well, while he was trying to, like, you know the pairing of the owner, the technology behind it of the owner, somehow the owner starts coming back for the robotic combat dog, and his entire life changed because what? Somebody already pet this thing, somebody already has the key to it, and you know, the person surfaces one day and his life took another turn entirely. It's actually a beautiful one, like you have found friendship in something that was supposed to attack you, and the thing is now your friend, but somehow the people controlling it are not liking the vibe, and somehow they got that and all of this. It's actually a very, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. It's not my type of movie, but somehow I enjoyed it. The scene that stuck out for me, I think it was when police were after them. They really wanted to get to the root of the matter of this, you know, robotic combat dog, who created it and all of those. And, you know, so when they were coming out, they arrested a particular girl, the girlfriend of Miles, and and they had planned. So as they arrested her, as they just opened it, they had planned it that he would just go out with the, you know, power bike, and, you know, the doctor would follow. And that was how they escaped, but they started using helicopter to trace them. And, well, it's actually a very interesting one. If this is your type of movie, I'll suggest it. You'll really enjoy it. It's 2018, so I can't really say it's old like that, but then, yeah, it's okay. All right, so how will I rate it? I think I would give it some 7.5 over 10.
I was going to say 8.
Yeah,
really?
8 too.
Okay, maybe, but it was really good. It was really, really
And you
good.
enjoyed
The graphics was nice. There was
Yes, it was really good. So,
like that part where the dog stayed for you.
all right, you have convinced me. 8 over 10.
And I was shocked when Honey Pot said she watched this film. Like, this is not her type of film. And she enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
Welcome to the club.
So you start watching.
No, so sometimes I do this, but
So you start watching horror, Abby?
Action horror.
I do sometimes, but it is not my thing. I like
Sometimes.
that. Meanwhile, shout out to the person who suggested The Velvet to me. I have not found it, but Dala showed me one platform I can always watch, and I think I'm going to dwell on that and watch it.
Was she? Was she? Okay, so I'll go next. I saw the sequel to a movie that I've told you guys about before. The one I first saw was Don't Breathe. So this is Don't Breathe 2.
Hey.
Yeah, it's a psychological thriller starring Stephen Lang, Madeline Grace, and Brandon Sexton III. So it's basically the story of the old blind man.
Okay.
Who the first movie, he had his daughter killed, and then he impregnated somebody, and that one it was Basbos. So this one now is, I don't know how, I'm not going to ruin this for you guys, I say, because everything all together all at once. But okay, so he has a daughter now.
Okay.
And the daughter he has, he's training her towards survival. He doesn't let her go out and meet people and all of that. There's only one person he trusted her with. So his daughter goes out, and they happen upon somebody who now decides that he wants to kidnap the daughter. Now, as we know, the old man is ex-Navy, combatant. Baba not they see, but on all his other senses on
working.
So they come to the house and then they try to kidnap the daughter. They eventually carry her. Then how he had the daughter, the story of the people that kidnapped her, why they wanted to kidnap her, everything just unravels, and It's absolutely wild. What made it interesting for me? I like the fact that we got to see a different side of the old man. In the very first movie, he was just the bad guy. He was simply the bad guy that they were trying to get rid of. And in this one, we see more humanity. Like, I started to pity him, and I'm like, no, but you wanted to kidnap somebody's child. But you kidnapped somebody's daughter. And then it was just absolutely wild. The scene that stuck out for me was when we found out why they kidnapped the daughter. Well, just go and watch it. That's what
I was tempted to say, why did they...
So that's the thing I cannot tell you because, what would I rate it? Catherine, you've seen it already.
I have, of course.
What would I rate it out of 10? I'll give it a 9.
Yes, it deserves a 9. In fact,
I'll give it a 9. I would have given it a 10. I don't know why I didn't even give it a 10.
That's why I not say 10, 9.5.
But 9.5 because it's... You know how you think it's one thing, then it's another thing, then that thing will not happen. You not be like, wait, what's this thing? Then you not think that this... I'm like, well, I'm not going to follow me play. And then, yeah, it was really good.
And you were not able to envisage.
Yeah, I love unpredictable movies.
So it's that thing where at the end, you go and be Googling to say, why did he, what did they, like, yeah, that's my kind of movie.
I love unpredictable movies. Okay, so over the weekend, I told you guys on Monday that I was binge watching movies, and I saw a series. The title of the series is The Order. It's a 2019 horror drama series. And actors in the film are Jake Marley, Sarah Gray, Max Martini, Matt Frewer, Catherine Isabel, Louisa Tronco, amongst other great actors. The movie plot. So it's about a young boy who is out to avenge his mother's death. And he gets scholarship into a university. But because he wants to avenge his mother's death, he meets his father and is thrown into a world where there's a war between werewolves and people who are practitioners of dark magic.
Wow.
And along the line, he meets other mythical and magical creations. And it's just a whole lot, basically. What made it interesting for me was the fact that every time there was always a transformation or there was a new magical or mythical creature, they also always taught you how to create it and how to kill it. So that was what made it interesting for me. And the scene that stuck out for me, there were a lot of scenes. There was this scene where there are two bosses for the two different places. So there's the good witches and the bad witches. So the boss of the bad witches killed the boss of the good witches because she wanted to kill her. And then that one took the other one's power and died with the power. So the other one was powerless. So it was just, there were a lot of scenes that stuck out. Trust me, a whole lot of scenes, the magical scenes. Trust me, you guys just need to see this movie. It's just sad that after 2 seasons, they canceled the 3rd season. And the reason is still unknown, but people are saying it could be due to the fact that not many people, ratings, not many people were watching it.
But you seem to enjoy it.
Exactly, but not many people might enjoy movies like this.
Oh my gosh.
So it was due to the ratings. And Netflix never came out to say it, but people are envisaging that it could be due to the ratings. And so out of 10, what would I rate it? I would actually rate it an 8 over 10. I'll rate it an 8.
That's not bad.
Because there were some places that I could predict. And I do not like movies I can predict. So even giving it 8, it's like, okay, because I enjoyed it.
And because, they're not doing anyone again, so just collect all your flowers.
But it's a great one.
Okay, now, we hope you all are updating your movie playlist because when we return, we will be talking or taking your calls as well as reading your messages as you will be sharing with us what movie or TV show you recently watched, what you like about your choice, who acted in it, and most importantly, your rating over 10.
All right, guys, it's about that time where we take your calls and, of course, read your messages to find out what you are watching, series, movies, whatever the case is. You can still send in your messages, and please tell us about the movie and definitely rate it over 10. Starting off on Facebook, we have Tunde Davis, who said, Vampire Take the City, 9 over 10. The film is all about how vampires make their daily bread.
They go about their daily lives.
What? That's how they make their daily bread. Vampires in the mud, the economy don't hook them.
They came out.
Because I've never actually seen a movie about vampires hustling to go to work. I think Twilight is the closest I saw them go to school.
What's the title of the movie again?
But the thing is that they do
Vampire
their
Takes
everyday life. They actually do their everyday life. Only that you don't pay attention to that. That's how.
That's what I'm saying. So now Vampire don't they also for film?
Because in most movies, they are always the rich people. We just see they have money.
All right, so we have Panmon Phenomenon saying, good afternoon, gang. I currently watch Superstar. It's a Nigerian movie that stars Nancy Sime, Daniel Effiong, and Timini Egbuson. A girl was rejected by her family because she chose acting over studying law. Sounds familiar. She struggles for auditions, even to the point of being sexually harassed, but finally got a role that was a hit for her. Her jealous best friend, an ex-boyfriend who cheated on her, came haunting her with her past just to share in her fame.
Oh, wow.
She later falls in love with a film director who dies of cancer. But you did not rate it over 10.
What is sad?
Just as in cliffhanger.
Yeah, but this sounds like it'll be a good watch because this doesn't seem like a Nigerian movie because I'm like Nancy, Daniel Effiong, Timini, all good actors in their own right.
Are you saying that Nigerian produced?
No, I'm saying like this plot is not a plot of
Nigerian
That's the Nigerian plots are not always nice.
Yeah, I would like to see it.
Okay.
And of course, we have Madu saying, I watched Eagle's Wings, a Nigerian movie about the Nigerian Air Force in the effort to stop insurgency in the Northeast. Actors include Norbert Young, Yakubu Mohammed, Funky Malam, Uzi, etc. I've never been impressed with a Nigerian movie like this, with fighter jets.
Interesting stuff happening.
Head budget for this was close to ₦1 billion. But you did not rate it.
As in,
I mean, that was the part we were waiting for.
Yeah,
all right,
that's
now,
what we're
let me
waiting
get
for.
on Twitter. So where do I start from? I have Vino Fred who says, The Tunnel, and you just left it at that. You did not rate. Samson is here from Jos. Hello, Samson.
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine.
Oh, good to know. All right, so what movie are you watching? What did you currently watch?
Well, the movie I'm watching is...
wow.
Oh,
That's the movie he's watching,
the
yeah.
movie you watched is
Okay, so let me continue on Twitter. Kenny Courts is here and says, RRR. The movie is an avid reminder of the many evils the Western colonialists perpetrated. All right, and we've got Enrikovic who says, thumbs up. And now you're not even giving us anything you're watching. You're just saying thumbs up. Kelechi Harry here says, no movie while at work, please.
Wow.
We did not say that you should not work. We said what you can tell us the one you watched recently.
Yes.
Don't be too serious, Seth.
Okay, so I'm
I
going
downloaded the RRR.
Yeah,
Oh, you did? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you already said it was like 3 hours. So I'm like, I'm just waiting for when I have
A lot of time, yeah.
Watch it, yeah.
Okay, so I'm back on Facebook, and Daniela says, I just finished watching Bad Genius. It's a Korean movie. I rate it 9 over 10. Which reminds me, all the Korean movie lovers, I think today is Lee Myo's birthday.
Oh!
Yeah. All right, so we have a caller. Hello, Faith.
Kate.
Hello,
Kate.
Hi, Kate.
Kate, open the gate!
Oh, rappers are vexing.
Was not clear.
Hello, Kate. Oh, I think we lost that call. So back on Facebook, Tehila Wei says, hey guys, sorry I can't watch today, but I finally watched The Secret of Dumbledore, and it was just as expected. Love emoji, 100 emoji, love it. So we'll give it 9 over 10, and then I watched Morbius. That was fire for me. I actually think it should have been the Batman self. Like, it was more interesting for me. We'll give it a 10 over 10. Wow.
10 over 10.
Shikana. Temiloluwa Princess Igminlade says, I'm watching Yumi Cell Season 2. It's a Korean series, of course, that explores the life of a young woman in her 30s from the point of view of the cells in her body, her emotions, feelings, and everything else. It is very funny, relatable, and sweet. I'll rate it 8 over 10. So we have Bamidele on the line. Hello, Bamidele.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Bamidele from Lele.
Of Lagos.
We are good.
I enjoy the show all the time.
Thank you so much, Bamidele.
Can you turn down the volume of your TV set?
Okay.
Okay, so now let's talk about the movie you watched and what you think about the movie and your rating over 10.
Actually, I've seen a lot of movies recently.
Okay.
I saw the new IP Man, The Acne, and The Lost Girls.
Okay.
Most especially the Moonshot. Very nice.
Oh,
Okay.
The story about a boy and a girl that loves to go on the Mars. So he has passion for going to the Mars, and he eventually went to the Mars. Like, it's a nice movie. I rate it 8 over 10.
Okay, I was going to ask
Okay,
what you would rate it. 8 over 10. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, not bad
That is
at
not
all.
bad at all.
Thank you, Bamidele.
Thanks
you.
for calling. All right, so I'm going back to Facebook, and Damlola Elizabeth says, "Good afternoon, guys. You guys are looking beautiful. Thank you." Recently watched a journal for Jordan, and I really loved it. Quite emotional, but we'll rate it a 9 over 10. I also watched The Secret of Dumbledore, and it was quite interesting. I will rate it a 10 over 10.
Dala, what do you have?
My sister, let me screenshot Secret of Dumbledore.
The way
they are
9
giving
and
it.
10.
Yeah.
And I definitely like movies like that. I think it's still along the line of that whole Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Me and my movie watching is very odd because today I can watch action, this day is horror, this
Emotional.
day is... Yeah, but we have Demilade from Lagos on the line. Hi, Demilade.
Hello,
How you doing?
I'm very fine, and you?
I'm well, thank you. All right,
Okay,
you want to tell
alright.
us
Well,
about
I recently watched The Outpost.
the Outpost?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
what's it
actually
about?
A movie about some soldiers that were sent to Afghanistan to
Ah.
a particular secret mission.
Oh, wow. I want to
But
ask,
I rated about
did they
6 over
succeed?
10.
8 over 10.
Did they succeed
Yeah,
in the
because it was
mission?
quite predictable.
Oh, wow. So it was quite predictable.
Yeah, and
wow.
it's based on a true life story.
Oh, interesting stuff.
Wahala.
Wow.
But it's a good watch.
Still.
Well, yeah, kind of, yes.
Kind
Okay.
of.
All right, thank you so much, Demilade. Thank you indeed. You don't sound like you were so impressed.
Kind of.
Oh, my word.
All right, so
All right,
we've got
Sarah.
Kali Parker here, and Kali Parker says, "Good afternoon, gang. I'm currently watching Fortress Sniper's Eye. Is an American movie. When Paul's wife Melissa is adopted, and his father, a retired CID agent, Robert Carter, embarked on a journey, to save her before time runs out. I'll rate it 9 over 10.
All right. We have Abumere Angela, saying, I currently watch The Little Rascals. It's an American movie acted since I don't even know, but it was way back, starring Donald Trump, his son, etc. It was just a kid love move. I will rate it 8.7 over 10. Akiyemi Oluwakemi said, I just finished Breaded Life. I'll rate it 7 over 10. You know the story now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Classic Chan said, I just finished watching a Korean film, Policeman's Lineage. The story is interesting, not easy to predict. I'll rate it 20 over 10.
Wow.
That just made me want to
Screenshots. All right, people, thank you so very much, and that's all we can take on What Are You Watching? Thanks for sharing with us, and we hope you all have also updated your movie playlist, because we know what we're watching next. We'll be back to talk about the movies showing at the movies.
Shakira.
I never really knew that you could dance like that. Wow.
Are you guys back?
Yeah, sorry.
We're here.
Because you were just there fantasizing and enjoying yourself and going up and down the
honey,
whole.
for-
Shakira is giving us those
Yes.
Is it not because of Shakira that at some point to remove their ribs so that they can...
And guess what? Somebody still cheated on. All right, let's just move on. You know, we've always got you covered with anything movie related on Tuesdays, right? So if you're planning on going to the cinemas this week and you are too busy to do your little research, brace yourself, people. We have done the dirty work for you. It's time for Movies Are the Movies. In Nollywood flatters the story of the struggle of 3 young graduates, Femi, Kemi, and Kola, after Femi ingested a concoction of confidence boost for the school reunion party he had been invited to. Femi developed a rare case of flatulence. Hence, he and his friends faced the uphill task of unraveling the mystery behind the ailment and proving to the society that true success comes from hard work and not all that glitters is gold. Actors include Akin Lewis, Akinola Akano, Ayomoga Jibimbo Ademoye Isbayu, Mr. Macaroni Tolu Fagbure, and others.
House, no. Job, no. Cars, nothing. The union is a scam. Drink it. She did not see me. I cannot take anything.
Wow.
Every time I see her in a movie, I'm just like, this is definitely going to be a good movie. She's so funny. And so that concept of reunion being started by people that want to monitor your progress.
Some people say that.
Exactly.
People say that a lot, and I've been to some reunions, and I'd never even stopped to think, oh, this
is why they're doing it. I think reunions are for... I haven't seen you
because people catch up and they're really just happy.
But there are a lot of movies about that. As in, crazy.
Do you think it did not start coming from people who have complex, like...
Of course, that's why too confident. All right. In Hollywood, Jurassic World domination. 4 years after the destruction of Isla Nebula, dinosaurs now live and hunt alongside humans all over the world. This fragile balance will reshape the future and determine once and for all whether human beings are to remain the apex predators on a planet they now share with history's most fearsome creatures. Actors include Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, Laura Dern, Sam Neill, Jeff Goldblum, Isabella Sermon, Campbell Scott, Omar Skye, amongst others.
A baby raptor? I made a promise we would bring her home. You made a promise to a dinosaur.
I told you, for me, Chris Pratt, it was Jurassic World.
Yeah, so Jurassic World is not bad, but it was just very serious. Like, it was very serious. I just liked how he was always fooling around in Avengers. So, but I mean, fantastic actor is the way he's not. Is the way he was not typecasted, because if you're doing dinosaur, I should just only want to see you with dinosaurs.
Happy birthday.
Okay, so in Bollywood, Samrat Prithviraj. This epic love story is based on the real-life story of legendary King Prithviraj Chauhan, a fearless warrior. The movie will take you on the journey of his budding love story with Princess Sanyogita. Actors include Akshay Kumar, Manushi Chilar, Sanjay Dutt, Sonu Sood, Manav Vij, Ashutosh Rana, Sakshi Tanwa, amongst others.
योग्यता से चुना जाता है शौर्य के लिए।
Oh, wow. I like it. I like the noise. Like, it makes you want to go and see. Even if you're wearing the one watching it, you're like, please, what are you watching there?
My sister. So the thing is how they always make everything look dramatic. When they pull off the rope, normal rope pulling from Mayo. Slow motion.
Then the slow motion.
Anything that is Indian gives you life. Like, you just want to watch. I love the energy they bring into everything they do.
And it reminds me of RRR.
Right, so I learned that it is time for us to go. This is where we draw the curtains on the show today. We really want to say a very big thank you to you, and you for being a part of this. If you were not there, we won't be here. And on behalf of these great people, Catherine and Dala, my name is Honey Potts. Honey Shmoney. Honey Fire, Honey Rapper. We'll see you tomorrow. Not really, and stay here with us. All the time. Always.
You know I got it, baby. What do you want?